At the risk of completely hijacking the service, because I know there's supposed to be a gathering, that was the gathering music, and then the ringing of the bell, but it seems appropriate to say hello. I will introduce Andre again later. We have somebody else coming there. She's on her way. She's a little bit lost. I'm going to turn it over to Liz now, and we'll start properly, okay?
Good morning, and welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Society of Martha's Vineyard. We're glad you could join us here today. I am Liz Laux. I'm a member of the Worship Committee, and I would like to thank Linda Malfett, another member of the Worship Committee, for working with Rick Bausman to put together today's service. So if you're new to our chapel, the restroom is located up the ramp to the right. Please join us for refreshments after the service. Thank you to the Men's Alliance group for putting together today's refreshments and this morning. Thank you to Diane Holt for the flowers, and thank you to Doris for being greeter. Let's see. Please remember to turn off your cell phones or silence them. We're very happy to have Rick Bausman, Val Jeanty, and Ismete Andre joining us this morning. November is Fet Gede, Fet Gede, the season to celebrate the ancestors. It coincides with All Saints' Day, Day of the Dead, and Halloween. Today's service will explore how ancestors are perceived in the Vodou and the importance of the presence of the ancestors in the Vodou family. I know I'm saying that slightly incorrectly. Okay. Rick is, you might know Rick Bausman. He was our religious education director about 9 or 10 years ago for a number of years. I don't remember. No. It was 2 or 3 years? No. 6 years?
Started to feel old. It was wow. Okay, well, whatever it was. 2018.
I know some of the kids who are in college now were doing it when. That's how I came up with the date. Rick is the founder and director of the Milokan Cultural Center here on Martha's Vineyard and in Haiti. Rick is a lifelong drummer and has traveled to Haiti and Africa to immerse himself in their drumming traditions. Val Jeanty is a Haitian electronic music composer, turntablist, and professor at Berklee College of Music. And Rick will be doing a full intro for Val later in the service. Let's see, am I forgetting anything? I think that's it. So I'll turn it back over to Rick for
the... You ring the bell, don't you?
Oh, well, I think we're good. So, unless we want to do a prelude and then, or we can light the chalice now.
I am very glad to meet you, okay? I'm very glad to participate about your Moise Sunday, accompanying my friend Ricky. But I don't speak English very well, but I try to learn me, okay? Okay. You say me welcome about your community. I'm very glad that, okay? I accompany my friend Ricky, but I am very happy to see your community is very good. I pray God to bless you, to continue you to see your neighborhood, your family, that's good, okay? When God continue, God bless this community. You're satisfied about me because I don't speak English, you know? Okay. Okay.
We'd like to teach you a song, okay? All right, we're going to sing a little song, and then we'll do the chalice lighting. How about that? Okay.
When Val come in, I explain in Creole, he translates for me in English to you. No problem.
I can't. Yeah, good idea. Her
Okay.
much better.
Okay.
You're gonna so you want to teach them to sing a little bit, call and response?
Yeah, I sing. Okay. Yo di baron palois, baron is the spirit, protect the soul after life. After life, you have soul up, your body for the head, you know? Mais your soul up, you know? But baron is the spirit protect your soul to continue. Okay.
So the Gedes are a family of Loa, which are considered, you could call them demigods or deities or spirits, you know, a lot like the Hindu pantheon, there's anything with it. So, and they're basically just based on the common energy sources around us, the energy of the sea, the sky, the fertility of the soil, things like love, concepts, you know, things like that. So the Gedes have everything to do with all aspects of death and dying. And the Bawon is kind of like the overlord of the underworld. He's the boss of all the Gedes. And so we're going to sing a little bit of song for Bawon.
Okay. Yes. No problem. Okay. I sing Baron, the great spirit afterlife, you know? Yo di Baron palois, alam koné Baron c'est loi, yo di Baron palois, alam koné Baron son loi, nous koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez à Cayes. Yo di Baron palois, alam koné Baron son loi, yo di Baron palois, alam koné Baron son loi, mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez oh yo di Baron palois, mais koné Baron son loi, yo di Baron palois, mais koné Baron son loi, mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez là, mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez là, mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez là, oh yo di Baron c'est loi, koné Baron palois, yo di Baron palois, alam koné Baron son loi, mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez là, mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez là, mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez oh yo di Baron son loi, alam koné Baron son loi, yo di Baron palois, alam koné Baron son loi, mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez là, oh mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez là, mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez là, mais koné Baron son loi, mais n'allez là, Cayes. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Val Jeanty has arrived.
Bonjour tout le monde, good morning. Thank you all for being patient. I got lost, but then I found my way. And thank you for finding me outside, because I was like, okay, where are we now? And then guiding me to the right place. So,
So Val,
honneur, respect, tout le monde. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like the lakou. So first thing we say is honneur, respect. Yes, and honneur, respect is honor and respect. So that's the first thing we do when we step into a place like a church or like a lakou. You know, we call it like a lakou. So, honneur, respect.
Okay. Honor, respect. She's explaining you about honor when you watch your neighbor, your friend, beside your side. Honor, respect. Ça veut dire learn to live together. Learn to live together. I respect you, you respect me. No problem. Okay?
I'll use this mic. Good morning again. We're going to light our chalice, which is the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith. Roger Moffat's going to light it while I read these opening words. We gather this hour as people of faith, with joys and sorrows, gifts and needs. We light this beacon of hope, sign of our quest for truth and meaning, in celebration of the life we share together. All right, back to Rick.
That was quick.
That was quick.
Oh, Fet Gede. Okay, whatever you want.
Did we already talk about Gede?
Sing. We're gonna sing a song. Sing
Do you
a
guys know what Gede is? No. Okay, so Gede is the. Okay, yes, of course. Wow, modern technology. I think I'm in a lakou, but yeah. I think it's gonna help to use this so that we can all hear it. So, Gede is the time right now when we connect to the ancestors that have passed. So, like, the whole concept is that they're more alive than we are. And, you know, around this time, it's actually at the end of October, and then, you know, November 1st, November 2nd is when it's really, really, like, potent. So what I mean by potent is like the veils are kind of thin, so you can actually connect to your grandma and say, Grandma, please help me. This year has been tough. You can connect to your grand, you know, and ancestors and just, you know, connect, you know, with them. Also during this time is when we actually ask them for help for the new year. So it's a lot of like connections, and most of that connection is done through the earth, through the wood, through the water, through the woods, grand bois. So being out here, you know, we actually like felt it, and when we were talking about it, like, wow, this is a blessed place, you know, to be in. So yes, this is what Gede is. So now we're in Gede season. You know, like I said, you know, they're more alive than we are. So it's good to just reconnect. And I know, of course, death is sad, you know, but this is like a Western way of like thinking. Death is the freedom from the flesh here, from the pain, right? And then we get to see our parents, we get to see our grandparents. I lost my mom this year, and I lost my dad last year. And I've never felt so guided in my life until they were gone. Like every time I'm like driving somewhere and I'm like, okay, where am I? I just feel, you know, my mom's presence, like, okay, go left. And these things are like just subtle, you know, it doesn't have to be some mystical stuff. You know, it's very, very connectedness and being, you know, present to yourself so that you can connect back to your source, which is our ancestors. So this is what Gede is. And we have a few songs in for Gede. And I mean, if you want to go even deeper, Gede it's like a family. So in that family, we have Bausman, Mama Brigitte, we have Papa Gede. Yeah, it's like a family. So it's like a pantheon, you know, just like, you know, the Greek, you know, pantheons. They have, you know, different goddesses, or, you know, the deities. We also have so many of them. We have, and that's the reason they also, you know, celebrate, you know, Halloween here. So he's making the connections here, you know, which is what, you know, Vodou is, you know, really about, you know, connecting all of us. There's also a Gede spider, which is called Gede Zarien. And the whole concept of that is super, super dope, because it's like the mother spider with all of her legs. We are those legs. We are the children of that spider. Oh yeah, yeah, we're gonna sing it. So yeah. So just it's like Charlotte's Web, but our own version. Okay. So now we're gonna sing a few songs. So Gede Zari is gonna be first.
C'est un symbole de
I'm gonna translate.
Okay?
Yeah, it's a symbol.
Yeah, it is a spiritual symbol. Progress about your soul, get desire.
Yes.
Okay? After the life, you continue progress dans l'invisible. You know? Okay.
Yeah, so after this life, we continue. That's when life really begins for Gede. Yeah, so there's nothing to fear. No, Gede is
Gede Zayen, woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, woy, woy, Gede Zayen, woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo tuer moi. Woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo tuer. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo tuer moi. Gede Zayen, Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo tuer moi. Gede Zayen, woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, woy, woy, Gede Zayen, woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo tuer. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo. Oh, Gede Zayen, woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo tirer. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo. Gede Zayen, woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo. Woy, woy, Gede Zayen. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo. Tiens non. Gede Zayen, yo fait complot pour yo. Tiens moi.
It's not very
Yeah.
choreographed. When God wants to stop, he just usually turns around the drums and goes.
Okay.
Okay, what's next?
Okay.
Wait, should we
For-
talk about that? The song?
Well,
Yeah.
they have.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we have
Okay.
We're trying to have.
I just have a brief prayer to read. This is Prayer for This Day, written by Adam Slate. Spirit of life, spirit of love, spirit of hope, spirit of justice, God known by many different names, you have given us a day unique from any other. You have connected us, all of us, with each other and within the world. In ways that are largely a mystery to us, you have given us little instruction other than to be present in our own lives, to feel wonder at the creation of the universe, to love one another. You have put gifts and challenges in our path, joys and sorrows, strengths and frailties, some of which we have already encountered, others we have yet to discover. On this unique day, may we receive exactly what is needed. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Pi gros âme yon communauté, c'est vivre ensemble.
He says the biggest weapon in a community is togetherness.
Baleine sa ki li men la, bon ici, li continue à li men en haut.
He says the candles that are lit continue to light all the way up.
Pour clairer grand-papa, grand qui était là, calé qui quittait nous.
To clear the path for our grand ancestors, grandfathers, grandmothers.
Parce que sans yo, nous pas tap là. Faut nous gagner reconnaissance par la prière.
Because without them, we wouldn't be here. So we have to recognize that they keep us here, strong and alive.
On peut chanter, on peut chanter pour lumière qui lumière là, pour capable continuer à accompagner yo.
So this song is a prayer to support everyone here with the candles.
Aïe bobo. Aïe bobo. Amen. Aïe bobo. Lumière.
One second. Hurry up.
I hate to interrupt this. This is the time for our offering. The offering will support beautiful Stephen's Chapel and, most importantly, this beloved community that makes it so special. So please give a good gift. As it said, good gifts to the world, get good. Please give as you are able. Okay.
Thank you. Lumière, oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants yo. Lumière, oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants yo. Depuis nan Guinée, n'a parlé au lo. Depuis nan Guinée, n'a chanté au lo. Lumière, oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer l'esprit. Lumière, oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Lumière, oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer l'esprit. Depuis nan Guinée, n'a chanté au lo. Depuis nan Guinée, n'a chanté au lo. Lumière, oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Lumière, oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Lumière, oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Depuis nan Guinée, n'a chanté au lo. Depuis Dahomey, n'a chanté au lo. Lumière, oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer. Oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Oh, bon, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer. Oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Lumière, oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les moun. Depuis nan Guinée, n'a chanté au lo. Depuis Dahomey, n'a chanté au lo. Lumière, oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Oh, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Oh, bon, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Oh, bon, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Oh, bon, lumière ça, c'est pour éclairer les enfants. Ok? C'est ça.
Yeah, so the song basically says, this candle lights the path for our children, our grandchildren, our ancestors, our paths, our cousins, our neighbors, our loved ones, the ones we don't like either. It's for everyone. Yeah, and it's with a lot of love. Also, this rhythm is ça c'est bagay nago. Yeah, it's a nago, you know them. So it's Yavalu, and the Yavalu basically is about healing. So it's that what we call also 6/8. Tang 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 tang. Also, moving is a part of healing. So feel free to move a little bit. Yeah. The gang, gang, gang. Also, when we move, we also sharing the space with the invisible. The tang, tang, gang, 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 which is our ancestors. Gang, gang, gang. They dance with us. Gang, gang, gang. And when we all dance together, yeah, it creates harmony and then creates peace in this world, yeah? But it starts right here. Tang, tang, gang, 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 gang. Gang, 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 gang. Yeah, and it's from Benin. From, yeah. Mm-hmm. Gang, 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 gang. Slower. Gang, 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 gang. And it's also with the feet, because we always want to stay connected to the earth. Gang, 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 gang. Don't be afraid of the earth. Without the earth, we are nothing. Gang, 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 gang. Also, the word Aibobo is also a word from the Tainos. Yes, so Ai means earth and Bobo means power. So we get our power from the earth. And it's also like Haiti is land and Ti is mountainous. So yeah, it's an ancient word. So when we say Aibobo, it's very humbling because we have to go back to the dirt. Yeah, which is very gede, you know. Gede is about the dirt, getting dirty, you know, to get clean. So it's like, you know, kind of like a reverse thing. We gotta get dirty first, and then we get clean. Yeah. So, gang gang to gang gang, gang gang to gang gang, gang gang to gang gang, gang to gang gang, gang gang to gang gang, gang to gang gang. We can also sing it together. Gang gang to gang gang, bang bang to gang gang. Even if it's like subtle, it creates something healing. Okay. And when the drums come in, that's the heartbeat. To like support us. Ay, oh my guy. L'amour. Love.
Love. All connect everything. Tambour, your soul connect.
Yes.
Okay?
Everyone. The space. Harmony.
Très bien. Ok. Ok, donc on chante pour aller vite, on y a aller vite. Ok, il y aura une autre si vous voulez parler, qui peut parler, on va chanter avec. Si vous voulez parler.
We're waiting to see what the next.
It's free to speak.
Okay, cool.
So we get back to the order of service now.
I wasn't sure. I wanted to share.
It's all going just fine. Val is going to say a few words to us now about the Gedes, and I guess I could encourage questions too. I mean, there's probably if you look for something. I met Val this summer. We played with the Jean Apollon Dance Experience at the Performing Arts Center, and it was an amazing experience to be sandwiched between Val Jeanty and Josie and Arnaud, a couple of really killer Haitian drummers, man. They're really something. So we hit it off, and I'm very happy to have her here. I'm going to turn the rest of it over to you, Val, so you can talk about Gede.
So I guess I didn't do a little introduction about myself. I'm super, super humble, but I'm from Haiti, born and raised, and my grandmother was a Mando. So this is part of my, family tradition. So that's why I can just come in and play, and I'm just happy because I feel like, oh, I'm back home now with my family, And the drums is the first thing that I, fell in love with, and I never looked back. So now I teach at Berklee. I do a lot of different shows. I do a lot of workshops. And I'm kind of like sharing, the culture through like a different medium, which is kind of like, laptops, but like sharing the spirit through the laptops, I guess, because it's like technology and stuff. So it's an honor for me to be here and share, the customs and just, the pure love that Vodou also, carries. Because Vodou says, tout moun se moun. Tout moun se moun. And tout moun se moun means we're all humans, but it's deeper than that. Because tout moun se moun, oui.
Petit, moyenne, grand, moyenne encore grand. Wow.
Okay, so yeah, so he says
One.
that brings us,
Together.
yeah,
You
get
see?
together.
Force.
Yeah, and then there's like a deeper, like abstract, meaning to it. And Vodou is very abstract. Like Haitians are super, super abstract with their art. And it's kind of interesting because it helps us to like navigate through this world, We always flip things, So if things are bad, we're like, okay, actually, no, it's not that bad. I can work with this. Let's flip it. So tout moun se moun also means we're all the glove. So this is just the glove. So we're all spirit. So let's, step outside of the glove and connect. So that's really, what it means, super, super abstract idea, very out there. But it connects us all back to, okay, I'm not this. I'm the spirit that is in this glove that's, moving through this world. Yeah? And that way it helps us to connect. It's like, oh, that's a spirit. You're not Chris, you're a spirit. You're a spirit. Oh, you're spirit. Oh. So then you start to see things, a totally different way, I know that's very abstract to go, but so that's who I am, and I love doing this. As you can tell, it's all about love. And every time I touch a drum, I feel like I'm back in that place, back in my laku where my grandma was, singing. So it's sort of like this, but people would move, and there's food, and there's some Haitian rum, and then it's always on the floor, the ground. We don't do wood or like, carpet, because we have to like connect to the floor, and it's barefoot. So, I, urge everyone here to go to your yard, take off the shoes, sit there. That's a good way to, reconnect to the earth, very, very powerful way. It's called grounding, just put the foot on the dirt, relax. If you have to send emails, just put the foot and send your emails, whatever you have to do. It's very important now that we reconnect to the earth, and that's why we were talking about the gambois, being out here. There's a spirit that is called gambois. It's like the forest spirit, and you guys have it here. There's a lot of gambois here.
Yeah, écoutez, listen. Grand bois, c'est un esprit, grande divinité à mettre pour protéger. C'est même genre, chaque famille gon papa, gon maman. Mais tout le monde dépend de Dieu.
Yeah, he says the gambois is like the grandfather tree, and that grandfather tree connects us to God. Yeah.
Existence nous différent parce que gen mâle, gen femelle.
Our existence is a bit different because how we see things, like female or male.
Gen riche, gen pauvre, gen gros, gen petit.
Similar to how we see things like rich, poor, small, big.
Cependant, gon seul côté nous tous semblés, c'est les n'a respirer. Depuis nous pas respirer, ou mourir.
The only place where we connect and we don't see it in left, right, or is when we breathe. Because if you don't breathe, guess what? There's no left, right, male, female.
C'est à partir de cela pour nous comprendre que là, nous tous semblés. ou te remet Mario, ou te remet petit ou, depuis le mourir, ou relé, vin chercher pour le mettre li dans morgue. Ou pas carité avec parce que mission finie.
So at some point we have to realize how precious life is and to breathe while we live this life, because there's a point where we won't be able to breathe and we're gonna go to the next step. So while we're here, breathe with purpose. Yeah.
Dans le cas ça, la vie, yon l'autre vie, physique là tombé, mais non continuer.
And in those cases is kind of basic and simple, because the body, which is the glove, will stay and then you will continue the journey because it's part of the journey.
C'est pour ça, moi, pour chanter un petit chanter, qui pour faire ça, pour nous comprendre ça, que les Halloween, que nous-mêmes nous relevons ici, Halloween.
Okay, so this song is dedicated to that, and we call it Halloween, and he feels like that's where they got the name Halloween.
Okay. Halloween, oh, Megede. Halloween, oh, Gade Gede. Racine dans la parole, la bougeonne. Halloween, oh, Megede. Halloween, oh, Megede. Racine dans la parole, la bougeonne. La bougeonne gede ni bo se kle ki te bale ou de la bougeonne la. Allo vio me gede, la sinan la pa la bougeonne. Allo vio me gede. Allo vio me gede, la sinan la pa la bougeonne. Allo vio me gede. Allo vio megede, la sinan la pa la bougeonne gede ni bo se kle ki te bale ouze la bougeonne. Allo vio gade gede, la sinan la pa la bougeonne. Allo vio megede, allo vio megede, la sinan la pa la bougeonne. Oh, la bougeonne gede ni bo la bougeonne bale ouze la bougeonne. Allo vivo me gede, la sinan la pa la bougeonne. Oh, la sinan la pa la bougeonne. Oh, allo vivo me gede. Allo vivo gade gede, la sinan la pa la bougeonne. La bougeonne gede ni bo se kle ki te bale ouze la bougeonne. Allo vio gade gede, la sinan la pa la bougeonne. Sinan la pa la bougeonne. La sinan la pa la bougeonne. La sinan la pa la bougeonne. Ça veut dire l'immortalité. Papa aller, li quitter petite, petite pour le quitter petite, petite. Ça, c'est le trait de l'immortalité.
Okay, so he's saying the song is basically talking about how we never really die, because you always have like your grandkids and grandkids, and even beyond this world, we still go on. There's another world to go to. So it's just, yeah, continuous. And that's what the song is about, you know, continuing the journey, yeah, with strength and love. Us living, we shouldn't be afraid of death. Yeah, that's the Gede. That's what, you know, the Gede. The Gede laughs at us. Yeah, Gede is always like, look, so scared. Like, what is there to be afraid of? Yeah. Yeah, death is not the problem. Yeah, death is not the, you know, the problem.
I wasn't asking for the microphone. I wanted you to have the microphone so they could hear you. It's important for the Zoom. How you guys doing? Yeah? What time is it? You don't care? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think maybe we'll just do the other song and we'll call it, like, now we caught up with the order of service again, and this, okay. One more song. Oh, we have questions. Sure, go ahead.
So you know who you are. Hold on, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. So I appreciate knowing Rick and Val, but I really would like to know who the real teacher in this space is today,
Okay.
and say thank you to him from all of us, but me especially, because I think that his words, his voice, his action is truly what this is all about.
Let me tell you a little bit more about it. Things kind of got away from us here. I met Andre in 2019 in Port-au-Prince. He has a LACU, which is a community, a faith-based community, right in the heart of Port-au-Prince, where he has an orphanage. When I was there, what did you have, about 35 34 témoignages au orphanage?
Oui, 25 students in my orphanage.
This is very common in Haiti. I think most of the orphanages are run by Vodou as an institution. It's all over. It's just like if you have a peristyle and a LACU, you just take kids. It's just you do. Like, so, and he has been a member and really active in a group called the KNVA, Haitian National Confederation of Vodouisans. They're active right now in trying to bring some change to Haiti on a grassroots community level. That's kind of the project I'm involved with. Andre has actually been the ATI before he served as the ATI, which is the leader of that organization. He's very well known in Haiti and the United States, and it really is an honor and a privilege to have him here. So there you go.
Thank you. Merci. Et Konya, nous pourrons chanter l'autre petit chanter parce que jeudi, c'est période, depuis le premier, on est en train de fêter Gede.
So now we're going to do another song for Gede, and yeah, it's the season now, so it starts from November 1st, so we're in it now. Also, he's a Wugan, he's a priest, he's a high priest. Yeah, so yeah.
I'm sorry, I
thought I said
that. That was like
Et moi, mes communautés, moi, senti moi chaud dans le cœur pour façon, moi, ouais, nous, Zilea tranquille et pour sentir une grande vie dans Zilea.
Yeah, he says he really feels there's a sense of togetherness in this community, and it makes his heart very warm. Yeah, and he feels very connected here.
Puis gros problème Zilea, moi ouais, l'aime vinn là-dedans, c'est mon Covid qui tombé et puis il toujours abdominé nous t'a aimé connaître qui ça pour nous t'a fait pour nous libérer de nom ça.
He says the only thing that he feels that is sort of like a static is the people that have passed from COVID, who are maybe like lingering. So that's the only thing that he feels needs to be released.
Et zanmim petit spirituel moi dit li parler avec communauté pour nous faire une grande cérémonie en juin pour nous libérer de ça pour nous capable bien à l'aise. Communauté tranquille mais il y a l'autre petit problème faut nous résoudre pour nous plus tranquille toujours.
Yeah, he says the community definitely feels, he feels a lot of love here, but he also wants to offer like a healing for all the souls that have passed since COVID and all the trauma that he feels that's there. Yeah, there's a special prayer that only the Hugans do. So he says, yeah, he feels that it can actually release a lot of the tension or the trauma that is in the community.
Dans le cas ça, on connaît Ricky avec la communauté, on a mis tête nous ensemble pour nous faire une sorte de purification zilea. Depuis nous fin faire ça, a bien plus calme, a bien plus progrès, a bien plus harmonie parce que nous avons libéré les gens qui mourent dans Covid qui pas d'accord aller mais aller quand même. Nous avons fait ça.
Yeah, he's saying that he's been talking to Rick about this, and Rick is like his spiritual child, and he really feels like the healing that he can bring here can help all the victims, of COVID, so that they can travel through. And this is very, very gede, to sense that, because this is the time that they're like very present. He says, there's a prayer that he can do for the whole community so that everyone can feel the healing.
I think that he's talking about, we're going to do something on June 24th. Up in Chilmark at Milokan Cultural Center. That is what he's describing. It's more than just a prayer, it's a ceremony. We build a big fire, and then on top of the fire lay flowers and fruit and all kinds of, and it smells amazing. It's like, so I'll let you know more about it. It's coming in June, and it should be a lot of fun. Andrea will be back, and we'll see what we can do.
Et moi proposer sommeur, c'est parce que c'est époque de purification.
He says he proposed that time of the year, June, because that's the time to purify.
Vous pouvez nous comprendre?
He says, I think you understand.
Oh, we're going to sing one more, and we'll let you go now. All right, here we go.
Oui, nous cachons bon là. OK, Konya, nous apprend τη musique slow, Konya nous prend une musique qui peut chauffer.
So we were kind of like being calm, so now it's going to be more a little bit livelier. So if you guys want to move around, this is the time to do it. Yeah, and this is also from the Petro family, which is very like fiery, lots of love, Yeah, so it's like a red fire. It's like this.
Banda oh banda le la caille, ouais les banda pour moi, banda le la banda le la ouais les banda pour moi, banda le la banda le la caille, ouais les banda pour banda le la banda oh banda le la caille, ouais les banda pour moi, banda ouais les banda pour moi. Wegele banda pour moi, banda le lac. Wegele banda pour moi. Wegele banda pour moi, banda le lac. Banda le lac. Wegele banda pour banda le lac. Wegele banda pour moi, banda le lac. Banda le lac. Wegele banda pour moi, banda le. Wegele banda pour banda le lac. Banda le lac, where les banda vous, banda le lac, where les banda vous, banda le lac, where les banda vous, where les banda vous, banda le lac, banda, where les banda vous, banda le lac, where les banda vous, banda le lac, where les banda vous, banda le lac, si, pral calamity, ouais, maman. Si, pral calamity, ouais, maman. Si, répétez. Ouais, maman, repeat. Pral calamity, ouais, maman. Si, pral calamity, ouais, maman. Si, pral calamity, ouais, maman. Si, pral calamity, ouais, maman. Calamity, gon cabritouille, ouais, maman. Calamity, gon côté, ouais, maman. Calamity, gon cabritouille, ouais, maman. Calamity gon cabiguye, ouais mam. Calamity gon cochon gradé, ouais. Si, pral calamity, ouais mam. Si, pral calamity, ouais mam. Si, pral calamity, ouais. Calamity cabiguye, ouais maman. Calamity gon cochon gradé, ouais mam. Calamity gon cabiguye, ouais maman. Calamity gon cochon gradé, ouais maman. Calamity gon gradé. Si, pral calamity, ouais, man. Si, pral calamity, ouais, man. Si, pral calamity, ouais, maman. Calamity, gon cochon gratté, ouais, maman. Calamity, gon cochon gratté, ouais, man. Calamity, gon cabrit brûlé, ouais, maman. Calamity, gon cochon gratté, ouais, man. Calamity, gon cabrit brûlé, ouais, man. Calamity, gon cochon gratté, ouais, maman. Calamity, gon cabrit brûlé. Ouais maman, calamity gon cabritouille. Ouais maman, calamity gon cochon gratté. Ouais maman, si, pral calamity. Ouais maman, si, pral calamity. Ouais maman, si, Calamercy, ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cochon gratte, ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cabri, ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cochon gratte, ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cabri grillé, ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cabri, ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cochon gratte, ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cabri grillé, ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cabri grillé, maman, Calamercy, gon cochon gratte. Ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cabri grillé. Ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cochon gratte. Ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cabri grillé. Ouais maman, Calamercy, gon cochon gratte. Calamercy, gon cabri grillé. Ouais maman. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. It's really nice to be here. Thanks, Val. Thank you, Andre. Merci tout, Muñoz.